Hey, what's up, guys? Looking at this base, it's a Max Town Hall 9. It was their top 9 in the war we were in. You got your heroes located slightly together. They're mid-level for Town Hall 9, or for some people, those are high level. But base is pretty straightforward. It can give you some problems. I'll show you what I'm talking about here with a quick replay. Just wrong troop allocation. But when you're looking at this and you're looking at the double spots, they can pretty much only have a single here and here. You got to assume that's a Tesla. And the only other spots are on the inside are here and here. So you know the double bombs are there, which is great. Quick access into the double bombs and both heroes. One jump will take care of that. You're either going to have a Tesla up top hiding the double bombs or the double bombs up front and Tesla on the bottom. Doesn't really matter too much for the attack we're going to do, but it should be straightforward. Troop allocation can cause headaches, not using the right troops and not creating the proper funnel. And I'll show you what I'm talking about real quick, and we'll get into my replay. So when I'm talking about doing some hog attacks, we're going to see an attacker here. He gave his hand first at this base. Came up a little short, but you don't need to overpower certain spots, and other spots you need to really power. I always talk about using giants to collect some shots. We're going to enter the base from the south. That's where you can get both heroes and take care of your traps. But look, right here is 2 whiz towers on the outside walls and a bunch of defense on the outside walls too. You can tank those defenses with giants, and that will help you out. 16 wizards, you do not need that much power to get into a base, take care of a CC and heroes. And that's what they're there for. 2 whizzes, save 2 whizzes on the side for cleanup. Otherwise, you might need 6 or 7, maybe 8 whiz to take care of the CC in the middle. So that's 10 wizards. You don't need that much. That's a waste for hogs. There's 2 golems here and a golem in the CC. You don't need 3 golems for most attacks unless you're cutting in deep, guys. This base, everything's pretty much right here. Yeah, there's a lot of power here because you got to assume there's a couple Teslas too, heroes, whatever. But that can be taken care of. All you need to do is set your golems down for anchor points, cut a funnel on the outside, and then use 1 jump. You don't need wall breakers for this. 1 jump will get you into that hole, which will kill off everything you need. So you don't really need to get that far in the core. If you don't do those things, it's going to turn out bad. So I always suggest bringing out the CC. If they're doing Dragon's Loons and burn off those loons, he does the right thing here. But then he throws the jump before the golems. So let's take a look at it. 3 golems down, and they're all going to jam straight in the middle. Comes in with his wizard lay. You don't need that many wizards. But now you're losing your anchor points. So once those golems start getting in deep, now all these outside defenses are going to shoot down your wizards. You have to set those anchor points, guys. Anchor point, wherever the CC flows, throw a couple extra wizards or something, shoot them down. Shoot the drag down, and then jump. Get your golems moving after the fact. That's how you create a perfect funnel. That's how you protect your wizards, and that's how you protect your golems. Because now your golems are going in, and they're going in with no power behind them. They're going to be lambs for the slaughter here. So watch how this plays out. And then he throws in some wall breakers on a jump. I'm assuming he guessed at that point maybe they're a mistake to bring, but he should use them anyways. He rages his troops, probably take care of that area pretty quick, but that could have been an extra heal too. You know, not a big deal, but all this extra stuff, extra wizards everywhere. Queen walks outside. When you don't set the anchor points, you don't set your anchors down, your golems, and you don't create a proper funnel outside of them and put your heroes in the middle to walk in, they're going to take a walk. So now he's got his super powerful queen and wizards taking a walk on the outside. If they had gone inside and done more damage, might have worked, might have not. He still didn't bring enough hogs, probably. So now as hogs come, you know, they're missed a couple spell drops, but they're getting eaten up a lot. And they hit a bunch of spring traps. They die off. His queen walks around unguarded, without a shield, without those golems in front of her, so she gets shot off, and they get shot off. It can go wrong. These are all max troops. Your attack can still go wrong if you don't do them correctly. So now let's watch it the other way. So I'm basically going to enter the base in the same spot. You see my troop set up here. I did bring 11 whizzes, you know, max base. I probably needed them. 2 giants to help tank, and I have an extra spot. I use those as goblins because per damage they're the best, trust me. But allowed me to bring 27 hogs because I didn't need wall breakers. That's a lot, but this guy has a lot of spring traps. You got to cut this base in half. Hopefully your golems and troops can take care of this half, and this half up here is all for your hogs. So what I'm going to do, pretty much the same thing. I'm going to set down, let's get this proper here real quick. I'm going to set down my golems and just place that jump over here. Once my troops take care of the upper portion, I'm going to set a giant to tank, come in with 3 hogs, 3 hogs, 3 hogs, 3 hogs. And once these troops start taking fire, bring in your backside hogs to take care of that whiz tower. And then it's just a simple heal game. As long as your troops did good at the bottom, that is not a circle, you should be able to heal over this section, and heal over that section. They're overlapping heals. That's going to win you the ball game here. So let's check it out. See, I do it in about 2 minutes, 20 seconds, even with the loon burn off. Boom. Burn off that drag. Burn off those loons. Set down my max golem, and you see I throw extra wizards there to clean real quick to get up there and help out. Put down my whiz on the left side. I'm cutting a wide funnel, and then I attach my queen and my troops to the middle there. So she'll walk up, help these wizards take care of business. Once my golems are walking in front and my troops are taking care of business, now in comes my king. He does the dirty work of going up front and taking care of those heroes. But he still needs blockers. You don't want him being the main blocker all the time. He gets up there. There goes some traps. I rage him, so he'll jump over and take care of that queen real quick without getting fried. He slaps her in the face. She's gone. Now my hog lay, you see I use giants and a lot of hogs. I'm not going cheap on this one. I know they're not going to have a lot of golem protection, but it's a small area. A lot of DPS. I'm going heavy on the hogs. I'm already throwing in my back cleanup whiz. In comes my next heal. My queen's still full health. Hogs are taking care of business. You know, I had to use that to burn off the poison, burn off the loon, so I'm getting hit by all these skellies there, but no issues. Hogs turn around, take care of business. That's it. It's a cleanup game from there. So still got a lot of my pack alive. That's how you do it, guys. So remember, don't waste troops if you don't need them. Sometimes I say, you know, you don't need a lot of hogs because you have to go deep and you'll be taking out a lot of defenses. So maybe bring an extra golem. This time, you're going shallow. It's one jump away from the heroes and traps. That's all you have to do. So I needed a lot of hogs to cover that top area. So pick and choose the base and then select your troops. Don't just build the same troops every time. A lot of my armies look similar. It's what works for me, but you got to choose a little bit different each time depending on how the base is laid out, where you have to get to blow up those bombs. Sometimes you need wall breakers because you got to go multiple levels. Sometimes you don't, you know, so use a jump if it's possible. Save those troop spots for more hogs. Hope you guys like it. Press like and subscribe. Go ahead and ask me any questions if you got them, and as always, appreciate it. See you guys next time.